Have you ever met John Villante? Anytime I interact with him, he's one of the fattest, slobbiest people I've ever met in my life. He's hilarious though. He's a good dude. Hilarious human being. He's just an absolute shit show, and it's fun to watch. I was a part of Stipe's team coaching on Ultimate Fighter, and Villante was a part of that too. I mean, he would go get trashed like every night. Okay, yeah. So there's actually we in Vegas, so they rent this big ass Airbnb out for us. It's like a mansion, right? It's huge. And Villante goes, there's a movie theater in the basement. Villante decided that he was going to grab a mattress from all the way to the top and move it down to the basement, right? So anyway, he did something that pissed me off. Like I kept getting shotgun because I always got up earlier than him. So he put water in my seat one day. So I went out back and I grabbed like a bucket full of rocks and I threw it in his bed and I covered it up. So he came home from like hard night's practice. He was super tired, went open his bed and he was going to lay down. And there was just a whole bed full of rocks on there. It was one of my better pranks.
Dude, everybody has a Gian Villante story. Yo, okay, so me and Gian Villante got super drunk one time on a fighter summit, all right? So, like, they bring up certain guys they're trying to market or whatever. Like, oh, we like you. Come up here and, like, we'll take care of you in Vegas for a few days and you'll watch some PowerPoints and we'll hang out, you know? So me and Gian Villante, after they let us go, got super trashed in like, the casino. And we're up till, like, 6 o'clock. Not 6. We're legit up to, like, 3 or 4 rolling dice. And we were like killing it too. And we were just saying the most ridiculous stuff. And I think I was doing an Irish accent because McGregor was big at the time, but I don't know. It might have just been I thought I was good.
Actually, this one's pretty good, especially since Woodley's fighting this. Is it this? Yeah, it's this. I was making my debut in Philadelphia. We were at the host hotel, and I got in the elevator, and there sat Woodley, and he was staring at his phone. Like he just was outside smoking a big blunt or something. We ride up to the top floor and we get off. And as we're getting off, he looks up from his phone and he's like, man, I got to get off of here. I've been up and down this elevator like 4 times. So, little funny story there if you kind of catch the drift. But I'll always remember that one. Kind of, stuck there staring at his phone and went back down and, probably just was riding the elevator.
Man, this is a really great question and ended up being a really funny story. And I got a fight of the night bonus, but Jared Papazian, he came down from 135 to flyweight. I fought him, but before the fight, like at the weigh-ins and even before the weigh-ins, like I would see him around and he would like always be there when I would come out or poke my head out or even when I would try to cut weight. And even in line at the weigh-ins, he would get right behind me because they stand us in order. But he was standing right behind me and he was calling me a bitch and a pussy and a little faggot. And I'm just like standing there, like looking around, like, what do I do? And then that happened all the way out to getting on stage to where we were staring down. And by the time we were doing the stare down, like he has his face right in my face and he's flexing. And I'm like looking away like this. Like I was super intimidated and was like, I didn't want to be anywhere near the guy. And then afterwards, he was the nicest guy, introduced me to his family. Like we're still friends now. Like, and his coaches were like, yeah, he just likes to get in guys' heads. And it totally worked because like not only did I not want to fight him, like I didn't want to be anywhere near the guy. Like he was, because I fight for fun, man. It's fun for me. And he was stressing me out. But yeah, we're friends now. We talk all the time. And this ended up being a really cool story. And we also got fight of the night. So that was the start of my bonus money game. Was with Jared Papazian. Introduced me to his grandparents and stuff, and I thought it was just the weirdest thing. But then his coaches are like, yeah, he just gets in guys' heads. But it 100% worked because I'd never seen or felt or done anything like that.
Israel Adesanya. So I was fighting UFC Auckland. We had the official weigh-ins on Friday night, and my manager wanted us to go out and eat. Obviously, because I've made weight, he wanted to feed me. So we went out. We got to feed me, my brothers, and my cornermen, and my girlfriend. We all went out and had dinner. But my brothers decided, I've never been to Auckland before. I want to take it all in, go to Auckland. So drinks started flowing, and my brothers ended up drinking and staying out late. And so the next the Saturday morning when we had the ceremonial weigh-ins. I was backstage, and Israel walked in, and then he looked at me and he goes, "I swear you were out last night drinking, getting drunk." And I go, "You were partying with me all night." I go, "Nah, they were my brothers. My brothers ended up drinking and partying with Israel the night before, and then he thought it was me that was weighing in for the ceremonial weigh-in. So he was a bit confused. And, I guess, so I was partying with your brothers. That makes sense now.
I got some. I mean, same day at UFC athlete retreat. I wouldn't say like it was an encounter, but the day we had the night where there was a party where Snoop Dogg was there, and everybody just went crazy. So it was funny to see, all the fighters like with their guard down. We're not fighters there. We're just having fun. We're just enjoying the moment. And it was pretty crazy, pretty special for me, to see that everybody's just the same as me. They're just having fun. A guy that is really funny is Alan Nugechi. I don't know if you know who that is, but, I always forget his last name because I always call him Nugechi only. He's a really funny guy. So it was so crazy. He went up the stage. He was dancing, in front of everybody. So it was funny. And let me see. I think I have another one. I don't know. Two encounters that were pretty funny as well for me. The face-off with Mike Perry and the face-off with Nico Price. There are two guys that have that kind of different attitude. It's not just go out there and face off and let's fight. They're funny guys. They're guys that bring, a different kind of energy. And it was pretty fun for me. I had a good time. Both those guys, they're great guys, and it was a funny moment for me because I'm all about having fun in fights, and that for me was a nice moment.
So Ricky Simone was fighting, and we was inside one of those. The trains was pre-COVID, so everybody had to share like a workout room. And Urijah Faber comes in. This was before Ricky's fight with him, and he was like running around trying to find a restroom. I guess he had to go really bad, and then Ricky goes, "Oh, go out the door, go around the corner, and keep on following it, and you'll find the bathroom." Which we've never even been down that hallway, so we didn't even know where he got led toward, because he actually followed Ricky's directions and was like, "Yeah, let's dig out the other way. Let's go."
Man, I was in Dagestan, Russia, and I ate dinner with Fabricio Werdum, and I mean, I don't know about like crazy. It just obviously he speaks Portuguese. There was a language barrier, but I just remember sitting next to him and just being like, and this is when he was a champ. And I remember just being like, this is a wild motherfucker, and like, I'm kind of a wild motherfucker myself. So, I just like, we vibe, like it was pretty cool. I mean, nothing crazy happened. We just had a meal, and like, I just knew like, man, I'd like to hang out with this guy. He's pretty cool.